This is the MSI Claw. It's one of many handheld gaming PCs that you can pick up right now. These devices let you play your PC games on the go, similar to how you would with a handheld console like a Nintendo Switch. The MSI Claw has some unique features that you won't find in any other current handheld PC game devices. So let's talk about what the MSI Claw offers, starting with the unboxing. Opening up the Claw's box, right on top you're gonna find some paperwork along with a quick setup guide, basically letting you know what you need to do to get set up with a handheld gaming PC. Underneath that, you've got the MSI Claw device itself. We'll put that aside for a second. And beneath that, you're gonna find your power adapter. It's an MSI branded adapter and connects to the console through a USB-C port. There's also an extended power cable. Oh, and that power brick supports 65-watt power delivery charging. Next, let's talk about this hardware. The Claw packs some serious specs under the hood, uniquely starting with Intel's Core Ultra 7 155H processor in this review unit that I received. This CPU is designed to deliver high-performance computing in a compact form factor, making it an ideal fit for a handheld gaming device. Pair that with 16 gigabytes of RAM and your choice of a 512 gig or 1 terabyte SSD, and you've got a device that's ready to handle even the most demanding titles. Now, one standout feature of the Claw is its use of these Hall effect analog sticks and triggers. If you're not familiar, Hall effect technology uses magnetic fields to detect the position of the sticks rather than relying on physical contact. This means less wear and tear over time, and in theory, should help prevent the dreaded stick drift that plagues so many controllers out there. Now, ergonomics are crucial for any handheld device, especially one this large, and the Claw doesn't disappoint there. The device feels solid and well built with comfortable grip that conforms nicely to your hands. The buttons are tactile and responsive, and the analog sticks have just the right amount of resistance. I really like them. It's clear that MSI has put a lot of thought into this design, creating a device that you can hold for extended gaming sessions without fatigue. Of course, all that power generates heat, and that's where the Claw's aptly named IntraFlow thermal design comes into play. This heavy-duty cooling system features large vents and multiple heat pipes to keep the device running cool, even during marathon gaming sessions. It's an impressive setup that shows MSI is serious about thermals. And when it comes to ports, the Claw has you covered there too. There's built-in Thunderbolt 4 for high-speed data transfer and external display support, a 3.5mm headphone jack for audio, and a micro SD card slot for expandable storage if you need even more than the 512 or 1 terabyte that you get on the inside. The power button even doubles as a fingerprint sensor for Windows Hello login. Now, on the software side, MSI Sensor M provides a dedicated interface for managing your Claw. From here, you can launch games, customize the RGB lighting around the analog sticks and face buttons, and tweak system settings like power modes and performance options. It's a handy utility that makes it easy to get the most out of your device in a simple way without having to rely on Windows on such a small display. And speaking of this display, I called it a small display. It's just a small display for Windows. What you're getting here is a gorgeous 7-inch touchscreen display with a 1080p resolution, which I think works great on a screen this size. You can easily see every detail, from the fine print and game menus to the intricate textures of your favorite game worlds. But it's not just about the pixels. The real magic happens thanks to the buttery smooth 120 Hz refresh rate. That's something you just don't see on every other handheld gaming PC. Suddenly, everything from fast-paced shooters to frantic platformers take on a whole new level of fluidity. It's like the difference between watching a flip book and a high frame rate movie. And with support for variable refresh rate, you can say goodbye to things like screen tearing and hello to a seamless stutter-free experience. Now, of course, a great display is only part of the equation. And as I said, the Claw runs on Windows 11, which means you've got access to a massive library of games and the full functionality of a PC. So if you want to take a break from gaming to catch up on some work or to browse the web, you can do that on here. When it's time to jump back into the action, MSI Sensor M has your back. As I mentioned, this dedicated launcher puts your entire library at your fingertips with quick access to popular stores like the Xbox Store, Steam, and Epic Games. Basically, you just connect all the platforms you want to use and you can access them all right here from MSI Sensor M software. But next, I know what you might be thinking. with all that power under the hood, battery life must not be that great, right? Well, not quite. The Claw packs a hefty 53 watt-hour battery, the largest in the handheld gaming PC market. In real-world usage, I got around 2.5 hours of gaming time, depending on settings and what games you're playing, but to me that was more than enough to last me through a few gaming sessions. So I know to some of you, that might not sound like much, but consider this. The Claw is essentially a high-performance PC in the palm of your hand. It's like trying to run a marathon while carrying a weightlifter on your back. The fact that it can manage almost 3 hours is very impressive. And when it's time to recharge, the included 65 watt charger can top off the battery in about 70 to 80 minutes. And that's faster than it takes to watch an average movie, so you'll be back in your game in no time. But here's the thing, the specs and features are one thing, but how does the Claw actually perform in the real world? And that's where things get interesting. You see, when the Claw first launched, it was met with some disappointment about performance. So MSI went back to the drawing board and started releasing a few updates. And the result is that by simply installing these updates, you're getting a performance boost of up to 150% in certain titles. It's not a minor tune-up, that's a full-blown overhaul. This BIOS update alone, version E1T4.1ms.106 for those keeping score, is a game changer. Combine that with the new GPU driver update and you've got a recipe for some serious gains. Games like 7 Days to Die are running 2.5 times faster than before. And in fact, across a sample of 19 different titles, the Claw is averaging a 28% performance improvement. Some standout examples include Monster Hunter World and Cyberpunk 2077, even Grand Theft Auto 5, all of which saw improvements ranging from 40% to 64%. And even games that didn't get quite as dramatic a boost, like say Fortnite and Diablo 4, still saw upticks in the range of 13 to 16%. So this is an incredible night and day difference, but raw performance is only part of the story. MSI has also made strides on the software front in MSI Sensor M. While it still has some room for improvement in terms of user friendliness and OS integration, it's still a marked step up from the Claw's launch. So where does that leave us? Leaves us with a device that post-update is now starting to live up to its potential. The performance gains are substantial and far-reaching, breathing new life into a handheld that was written off by many at launch. These updates just may be the tipping point. If you're a die-hard gamer who values performance above all else, then I highly recommend checking out the MSI Claw. The updates have transformed this device into a delight that is just so much fun when you want to game on the go. This is a thrilling glimpse into the future of portable gaming. And for a look at how Apple's pushing boundaries in the world of portable computing, check out my review of the M4 iPad Pro. It's fascinating to see the contrast of how two tech giants are tackling the challenge of delivering desktop class performance in the palm of your hand. Thanks for watching as always, guys. I appreciate your support. I'm Andrew Edwards, and I will catch you in the next video.